Picture this. It was supposed to be the grand finale for the 2025 spaceflight year. You've got a massive rocket on the California coast, a super sophisticated satellite on top, and all systems are go. But then, with the final countdown ticking away, everything just stops. Today, we're going to break down that dramatic last-minute scrub of a really high-stakes Italian satellite launch. Yeah, that's the big question, right? What on earth could stop a mission of this size right at the finish line? We're going to unpack the whole mystery, what caused the delay, why this mission is so important, and the absolutely incredible technology that's involved. All right, first things first, let's set the scene and figure out exactly what happened in those final tense moments before the planned liftoff. I mean, just imagine the tension. You've got this huge year-end launch for SpaceX, all ready to go from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, and then suddenly it's called off. A mission that's been in the works for months, carrying a crucial international payload, is just grounded. Then the official word comes in: launch scrubbed. So what was the culprit here? Well, it turns out it wasn't an issue with the rocket itself or even the satellite. The official reason was a ground systems issue at the launch pad. So yeah, that means the equipment here on Earth, not the stuff heading to space, is what forced SpaceX to stand down and delay the launch of Italy's advanced CSG-FM3 satellite. Now, a delay is one thing, but this was a huge deal. Why? Because the satellite sitting on top of that Falcon 9, well, it isn't just any old payload. It's a key strategic asset for Italy. So this is the COSMO-SkyMed second-generation satellite, or CSG-FM3 for short. It's what's known as a dual-use satellite, which means it serves both civilian and defense needs for Italy. It's managed by both the Italian Space Agency and their Ministry of Defense, and it's the third of 4 of these next-gen eyes in the sky that they're putting up there. And you know, this isn't just about technology. This mission is a massive point of national pride. The president of the Italian Space Agency actually called the project a virtuous collaboration. And that really highlights the deep partnership between Italy's government and its top aerospace companies, all working together to create this cutting-edge tech. So what really makes this satellite so special? Well, it all comes down to a remarkable piece of technology that lets it see our planet in a way most other satellites just can't. And that technology is called synthetic aperture radar, or SAR. So unlike a regular camera that needs sunlight to snap a picture, a SAR instrument is active. It actually sends out its own energy pulses and then builds a super detailed image from the signals that bounce back. It's kind of like it brings its own flash to the party. Okay, this slide really lays it all out. An optical satellite, that's like your standard camera. If it's cloudy, if it's nighttime, you're not getting a good picture. Simple as that. But a SAR satellite, that's like a camera with a super-powered flash that can punch right through clouds and works perfectly whether it's day or night. It literally never misses a shot because of bad weather or darkness. And that capability is an absolute game changer. I mean, think about it. This all-weather, day or night vision is critical for everything from monitoring how cities are growing and tracking ice sheets to responding to natural disasters like floods in real time. Oh, and it's also incredibly valuable for things like maritime surveillance and national security. All right, so you've got this amazing satellite, but how do you get it up there? Well, you need an equally incredible vehicle. Let's turn our attention to the rocket that was sitting on that pad. Enter the SpaceX Falcon 9, specifically the booster known as B-1081. This thing is a 70-meter-tall veteran of spaceflight, and it was getting ready for its 21st mission. That right there is just a huge testament to the power of reusability. I mean, just stop and think about that for a second. 21 flights. This one single piece of hardware has flown to space and back 20 times already, carrying everything from NASA science missions to actual astronauts. And it's not just about going up, it's about coming back down. The plan was for it to return and touch down at Landing Zone 4 at Vandenberg. This would have been the 31st time a Falcon booster landed at that specific spot. It's so common now, it's almost become routine. And when this one finally does land, it's going to mark SpaceX's 554th successful booster recovery overall. That number is just staggering. It really shows you how mature and reliable this technology has become, completely transforming the economics of spaceflight. So the launch was delayed, the scrub happened. The big question is, what's next? What should we all be watching for when they try this again? While SpaceX is known for these quick turnarounds, they typically plan for a 24-hour recycle, so they're going to target the very next day. The mission is to get that satellite into a really precise sun-synchronous orbit, about 620 kilometers up. Basically, that means it'll pass over the same spot on Earth at the same local time every day. And hey, if you want to watch it happen live, the webcast usually kicks off about 15 minutes before liftoff. Now, this is pretty cool. If you happen to live on California's Central Coast, this mission might be more than just something you see. As that Falcon 9 booster comes screaming back to Earth for its landing, it could create one, maybe even a few, sonic booms that you might be able to hear across Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and Ventura counties. And hey, even if you're not close enough to hear it, you might get to see something absolutely spectacular. It's called the twilight effect. This happens when the sun is already set where you are on the ground, but the rocket is so high up that its exhaust plume is still lit up by sunlight. It creates this stunning, glowing, almost comet-like trail across the dark sky. It is truly a sight to see. So as we wait for that next countdown, it kind of leaves you with this powerful thought, right? We have rockets that can fly over and over again, launching satellites that can see through clouds and darkness anytime, any day. When that kind of access and that kind of vision becomes routine, it changes everything. The question isn't if we can see our planet in real time anymore. It's what do we do with all that knowledge? What's next for our view of Earth?